fuck, that's loud. Read-only memories. Hopefully this is not a boring. If only there was a camera right now. It's a stupid damn thing. My jam. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm kind of hoping this is like a laid back game. Because I need something like not stressful. Voiceover? Good, go back. Oh, I screwed. Had a messed up dream. Had, like, it was very twisted, but basically the concept was, had a lot of people after me. And, the dealership was trying to take back my car.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
Such a Pac-Man sound.
Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Dun dun dun. What a spooky narrator. I like it. ROM? Oh, so ROM is read-only memories. Ah. Big truck. How do you get distracted? A new cyberpunk adventure. Prologue. Outer sunset. Home sweet home. Not so sweet. Musty might be a better descriptor. Okay. Oh. Door. Book. Coffee. Coffee. Just look at the coffee. Coffee, the great equalizer, the one thing the poor and rich alike need to chug through the day. You assume. Am I a robot? Okay. Use an item on coffee. Drink coffee. Talk to coffee. This cup has really cooled off on talking. It's lost the hots for you a while ago. Aw. Thought me and coffee had a good thing going. Coffee. Your ID card? Yeah. Use my ID card on it. No. Aw, come on. Alright, I guess drink the coffee. Take a sip of the old stale coffee. The letters F and K seem clear as day. It's also really gross. F and K? Alright. Lappy! I called it pewter back in the day. Plant. It looks like a giant strawberry. Just look at the plant. This plant is in pretty bad shape. Isn't this supposed to be one of the easier plants to take care of? That's why I don't have plants. Talk to the plant. They say plants react positively to conversation, but this poor thing might be too far gone already. I have to... I'm the kind of person, I have to see any possible dialogue that might show up, because I don't like missing anything that might be kind of funny. Careful, the poor thing is more fragile than a snowflake. Alright. Sheet of paper, fridge, sink. Why does my sink look green? What's that green stuff on the wall? GX Ultra Beats headphones by Dr. Dre. YMO poster. Window. Door. Alright. Oh, bed. Okay, let's look at the book. Just look at it. Wigfield. Sometimes old books are the best, especially to keep your window propped open. Aw, come on. It's propping the window open? I thought it was just floating. That's not what you use books for. Talk to the book. You give the book a pep talk. Keep that window open. Hold your position. Don't lose focus. It's not even doing reps out of all the books on the shelf. You picked this slacker? Classics can get boring pretty fast after multiple reads. Besides, it's more useful holding up the window. Alright, fine. Well, let's look at the sheet of paper. A single piece of loose, unsorted paper lies on the ground. I'm a slob. Talk to the sheet of paper. The page only holds the opinions of its author. This one's blank. Oh. Alright. Pick up the sheet of paper, you messy piece of crap. It sort of suits the room's aesthetic better with it there on the ground, don't you think? No, I don't think so. Pick it up. Stack of papers? Look at the stack of papers. Stack of paper for your I can't talk. Unpublished. The unpublished novel. Let's talk to the stack of papers. Most people write a talk on paper. You just talk to paper. Blank paper. Alright, let's flip through it. Pen on paper is the most tangible method, but if you're gonna be so sloppy, maybe going digital would be a good goal. Principals whine too much at the thought. Would Hemingway go full digital if you were in 2064? Yeah, probably. Probably. Admire YMO poster. to the poster. Thanks for the tunes. Maybe one day they'll get released on Lips Music. Slashy's Music. Touch it. Careful, that's a load-bearing poster. Okay. Alright. I don't want to, like, get into anything. Everyone loves a vertical sliding window. Slide currently broken. Window being propped open by that book. Maintenance request pending. Talk to it. There's no one out there. No, I wanted to talk to the window itself. Use item on the window. Your ID card. Don't throw your ID outside. You want to get cyber cracked? That's what they call it now. Fine. Adjust the window. Despite the smell, keep the window open. Better to have gross air than no air. Besides, the window's broken. God, this is a depressing setup. The more I hear about it. Let's look at the beats. A pair of GX Ultra Beats headphones. The ultimate in budget audio. You'd better try them out so you can start crafting your review. No. Talk to the Beats. The smart headphones are enjoying your voice in high definition. Okay. Pick them up. Yeah, headphones. These are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. Like the laptop? What else could it be used on? Those damn headphones. Touch the poster. Whammo begins playing in ears. Ugh. I don't know. Good thing it didn't keep going. I didn't like it. Who is messaging me right now? Oh. Troublesome Johnny here. I can't help myself. Okay. Use the headphones. No, don't listen. It's not a good vibe. Okay. Coffee. It said something should be able to be used on it. These are a review copy. Wouldn't appreciate them coming back covered in coffee. No, listen to the coffee vibes. Fine. You scan the book with your finger and the audio file begins to play. Good voice acting. Okay, that should be enough testing for the headphones review. Your accountability remains intact right away. No, I want to use it for more. Don't throw your new headphones out there. This may be a moderately safe neighborhood, but those will be gone in 10 minutes if you leave them out. Okay. Sleek, hums, and blips. Sounds secure. Hey now, you're getting paid to write this review. No one expects you to be this morally grounded. Okay. Blank piece of paper. This page is blank. All of it useless. Okay. All blank. There's nothing to read or hear. Alright, fine. Jesus. Use it on the sink. You can hear the sink gurgling in high def. Calm down, you're not gonna get audited on your Times headphones use quota. No. Don't stick that in there, you're certainly not gonna be the one to reach inside that to retrieve it. Ugh, it's moving. So it's not even a green sink, it's like green goo in it. Use it on the Brownie machine. Alright, so that's all I can use the headphones on, I guess. Fine. Alright, I guess I'll mess with everything else then, though. Wash your damn sink. Talk to your sink. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Okay. Look at it. You don't know exactly what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. It's disgusting. Alright. Running water might just make it worse. Fine, Jesus. My bed! Talk to your bed. This bed only chats back when you're asleep talking. It's not the most well-designed function. Just look at your bed. Your home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. You'd better submit your article before you turn in, or you won't have a place to sleep for long. Alright, I wasn't gonna, like, use it. Okay. Fine. Look at Lappy. Ah, good old Lappy. It may not be the most powerful, or the fastest, or have the best screen, but well, it works. Talk to Lappy. Looking pretty hot there, Lappy. Like, literally hot, overheating, as usual. Boot up, Lappy. Oh. Lappy is a bit of a relic. YouTube! I think. You have an article due tonight, better finish it before bed. Okay, today. Journal Logic. Lips Live. Inbox. Let's check my inbox. Your inbox, a hell so terrifying, so specific, so personal, that no other living thing should dare enter. Luckily, you're the only person with the password. Okay. The premier online video network. This app is like a mesh of all active streams. It's like the new YouTube. Okay, today. Love. Neo SF's most beloved morning show, all about news and entertainment. People in Neo, Oklahoma are still confused by the name. Of course, because it's Oklahoma. This is the show's online newspaper called The Scanline. Okay, today is usually all about feel-good news, but it does focus on serious current events at times as well. Eternal Logic isn't the fanciest program, but it's the only word editor that still gets updates for a machine as old as yours. Okay. So I can view it also. Rent mail. Oh, just start at the top. Dang. Spam mail. Green spam mail. Get cheap crash! Only 99 creds for 90-day supply. Stims? I don't know what any of that's supposed to mean. Okay. Scam mail. Hello there. I am Princess Emma Thomas. Yes, the Princess Emma, heiress to the digital empire of the horse fortune. I write you today as I need your help to secure my great fortune. You see, it has become frozen. I need you to transfer it to at least 5 different accounts with the world, or the World Bank will seize my credits, amounting to 420,194 and 10 cents of worth of credits. Please Please, if you could send your personal credit ID marker to me immediately so that I can send you your 20% of the fortune. I'll only require that you send half back upon receipt of the funds. You may keep the rest of the money. The best part? There's literally nothing that can go wrong. Yeah, I'm sure. So grab yourself some Vegemite and welcome to the Queendom. What is this email? Scam. Oh, the bill. What was I talking about? Not paying bills earlier? Work mail, weekly update, invitation, promotional mail. I'm just gonna go through the crap first. Coupon for 5 credits. What? Hasty. Back on Hasty Infinity. Has all of your daily calories with none of the nutritional value, like the opposite of a diet version. Great. Weekly update. This is your weekly update from the Vintage Tech, your #1 source for classic technology. Popular pieces this week: The King of Click, a retrospective, The King of Clickbait, a retrospective on the classic model and keyboard. Unsubscribe. Request denied. Subscription cannot be modified. Unsubscribe. Damn. Gross. Alright. Wait. Fine, let's read it. Your account is past due in the amount of $1,396.40 credits. Failure to restore your account may result in termination of service. Power plant power. Ah yes, that age-old choice between food or electricity. I choose electricity. I'm just saying. There's like no food in my house. It's pretty sad actually. But that's what friends are for! And family! Just go over there and get some food! It's 2018, people. That's how you do it. Let's look at rent. If I look at all the stuff before the work email, I'll probably be more motivated. According to this email, your rent is nearly due. Better get that article submitted soon. Alright, jeez. Calm your tits. Feed work mail. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for What the Fuck Sounds. Formerly, Oh My God Sounds. Okay. We're a new and wait, I can't read. Hold on. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product review you'd like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure, and if we like your stuff, could possibly throw some creds your way. Don't they know people die of exposure? I can't remember. Radiation? I don't think that's what they meant. Back. Click the back button. What did I go into? Email first? Yeah. Internal logic. Let's look at this. Connect to one of the less pornographic feeds. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams, old concert recordings, and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. Lappy speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to start actually writing the review. First part of work is done. You're so accomplished. Oh, that was it? Alright. News okay today. Current events article. sports article, local news article, back button. Just go in order. Examine the headline of the current events article. A story about the human revolution. That's it? Click on Charlie Nova.
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere, and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan D. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
I guess it's just him. Alright. I didn't listen to any of that because it was so annoying. Story about your hometown, USF. 49ers. Broken down Froyo stand. This is an outrage. Just kidding. Fuck Froyo. Remains vigilant and hashtag stay human protests in Upper Market. December 19th. The human revolution is on day 10 of their protesting outside various genus clinics around the city, including those in the East Bay and down the peninsula. Genus, the gene splicing treatment facility, has been met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Genus employee Mark Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genus workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We're here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. Individual rights have always been of paramount importance to us, he continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. The human revolution stands behind their claims that Genus is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels that the goals stated by Genus, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary, dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who are we to mess with our genes and start turning everybody into who knows what, said one protester, who asked to remain anonymous. Well, okay, if you... If you're gonna ask to remain anonymous, then you shouldn't say anything at all. Because you're a pussy, and I don't care about your opinion. It's ridiculous and scary. It's not human. More information to follow as the story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. June Valmer, Anna, OK Today. Is it gonna... Okay, yeah, I don't want to do that again. Quest for 10 is back on. Okay, I don't feel like reading all this. 49ers punch your tickets in the playoffs and bring the Lombardi trophy back to Neo San Francisco? Question mark. I just remembered when Troublesome Johnny was doing some videos, and he would keep reading this dialogue, and he kept saying question mark at the end of things instead of just, speaking as if it were a question. Oh my god. Like, how are you doing today? Question mark. No. I got so mad at him. No question mark. No question mark anywhere. What's your problem? Question mark. Or you could just be like, what's your problem? Let's see. It would mark the first win since the move to New Candlestick. After an almost 50-year hiatus from the city. Since returning, they've had disappointing losses to the New York Giants and Mexico City Luchadores. luchadores. They brought on a fresh coach, but controversy surrounds their new quarterback, Patricia Lopez, as some vocal sports fans continue to accuse her of having illegal cybernetic enhancements. Is it just me, or does it all seem like how it is now? Just escalate a little bit. No evidence to substantiate these rumors. It's relevant to point out that Lopez is the first woman to ever be quarterback in a major football team. The 49ers look to reclaim their top spot since their last win, but their Super Bowl, oh no, victory over the Tokyo Titans. What? Not gonna do it as long as Rhett does. Sunday's game is a rubber match, and the winner secures a spot in playoffs between the OSF 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. It'll be a close game to say the least. Catch Sunday's results here first for all things everything. I'm June Valmarana. Okay today. Okay. Yeah, this one should be interesting though. Golden Gate Park vandalism on the rise. December 19th. Liam's just leaning against my back. Reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue Rom committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large Rom that had no shell. Witnesses state the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a Rom being reported live on its own in the wild as a stray. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the Rom is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange Rom may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the Rom, rogue, or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue Rom is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently whenever low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild Rom the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? I'm gonna do it now. I'm sure he's gonna watch it. Or perhaps there's something else to be gained? Maybe he'll understand how ridiculous it sounded at the time. More is this story progressive. Mel Hopkins, OK Today. Yes, click the back button. Pretty sure that was all I could do in here. Compose using Journal Logic. Alright, time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Selling your soul, bit by bit, character by character. Finished. Now to send it off to the editor. There, your big break. Surely your glowing review of GX Ultra Beats is your ticket out of poverty and into a book deal. Surely. Get started on that book, bruh. Work is finally out of the way. Time for bed. Back button. Log out. I want to go to bed yet. But I don't want to do none of that. I want to go to bed. The door. Did I talk to the door? You command the door to stay locked. It leaps stoically back at you. Rude. Just look at it. At least you feel safe behind this newly installed security door. No. Open the door. It's late and nothing is really open right now. Just go for a walk, fool. It's already booted up. Never shut off. Fine, we'll go to bed, I guess. Stay awake. Alright. I don't have an option. Go to bed it is. Oh. Oh. Oh no. It's,
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
Aw, you're so cute! Okay.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
It is.
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
What? What the hecky? Who says that? Who the fuck says what the hecky? ... question mark. I'm gonna ask him.
I
Get
came
in
into
my
the
apartment.
door, of course.
Okay.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious.
I like the anime, like, faces he makes. Atrocious.
It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
Oh, that's a lot, though.
It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
That's not a stroke, that's a dash. I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best. 17 trillion.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you. I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter.
Well. Busted.
Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken,
Yeah, you should.
and that you left it open.
You know my dog's
I
birthday?
know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly. I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security
God.
door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience. The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Are you gonna tell me your name?
Oh, I hope you don't mind.
I do.
While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
Oh, my paper's off the floor, but you didn't clean the sink.
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators, so I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit. As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer,
Oh, boy.
but I've run into a bit of a snag. Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware. An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with? Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash. Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
The fuck,
It is the least I can do.
Yeah, or you could just buy it yourself. I'm not buying it.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
I don't even know what subterfuge means.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Oh, this is Hayden's fault.
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here.
Ah, shit, my battery's low. Oh.
Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Okay.
The beginning. Okay, yes, I can do that.
Oh boy. Hayden's lost.
Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left. I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Well, you were wrong. I'm not.
And the
Go
one
home.
least likely to be suspected of doing so. I took into account that you might not want to help me out of the goodness of your heart, as they say. But considering your recent slump in published articles and the lack of liquid assets in your bank accounts, I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a prominent parallax researcher right in the heart of Neo-SF.
Alright, fine.
Am I wrong? Maybe you store your cash under that ratty mattress in the corner.
Rude. On my point.
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me. Excuse me.
Tell me your name already.
I forgot to introduce myself. I've
Yeah.
never had the pleasure of doing so before.
The pleasure of doing so before.
I am Turing.
Turing. Like a verb. Is that a word? Is that a joke that I'm not getting?
I know this must sound quite
that a power sign
unflattering,
on the top of
but
your
I
head?
suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
Can't slap you on the top of the head and you turn off then?
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his.
Huh.
Exploring true artificial sapience.
Artificial sapiens.
It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him, either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
So chatty, what makes you so
A
special?
regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me.
Okay.
But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
Oh boy. Shit's getting pretty deep. How would you know one way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once
I don't.
told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Is anyone out for
I
Hayden?
don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Oh, excuse me. Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the AutoCab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
What? No, I have no money. Don't do that. I can totally afford that. Lead the way. Oh boy.
No, we can't.
Please. Okay, why?
One of the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this. My calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease. We must keep this to ourselves for now. Please.
Am I just fast at reading, or does it just go very slowly? Also, if I sound stuffy, it's because I may or may not be getting sick, but I can't tell. It's either getting sick or allergies. But I felt worse yesterday than I do today, so I'll just see, because I'm not going to the doctor's. My giant strawberry. I know it's a plant, but I'm gonna call it a strawberry. Alright, bobblehead. I'll help, but there better be a story here.
My head does not bobble, thank you very much.
I knew he'd get mad at that. He's a little full of himself, isn't he?
position, I would not expect you to help me without fair compensation.
Yeah, you better.
I assure you, there is a story here. Whether you are good enough to find it or not is up to you.
Wow. Alright. See how it is. Dropped my phone on the ground, but I'm too lazy to pick it up yet. I'm gonna need, like, some cash money. Or some creds, as you guys call it in this game. Before any of this.
I hope you are, for Hayden's sake.
Rude. Alright. Come on. Alright.
That's strange.
21st. This music, though.
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Seems like a pretty cool game so far. I might actually keep going with this. I mean, Night in the Woods also, but I don't know. I just haven't really felt like it, because there's a lot of dialogue in that one, and yeah, so it takes a long time to get through just one day, and I don't want to cut a day short. I would just record a whole day. But again, I don't know how long a day is for this either, or if I'm just gonna have to end it somewhere.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
They know.
Before we go any further, I feel I need to clear the air between us. Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them, and I may have been overly critical of you in our previous conversations. I have put you in an unexpected situation, and it was tactless of me to question your motivations. Let's strive to have a more harmonious relationship from now on.
Whatever.
Oh, a lucky break!
Troublesome Johnny is online.
It seems my access codes still work.
Cool.
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Rude. Probably good. He's in a nicer place too, huh? Yeah, please, don't go on about the door anymore. God, I keep coughing. Doesn't look like there's much of a struggle. There's some stuff on the ground. Okay.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
How? You're like a ball with like stick arms.
Of course not. How silly.
Well.
To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually.
Well.
I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
You better not, bitch. I I swear to God. Comforting touring. Why don't you? It would be fun to see you try.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you.
Rude. We are not the same. You're a robot.
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
I'm glad we're clear on that.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though.
Typically.
I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But Excellent point.
Did the right thing. He told you to leave. He is your master. You are a robot.
Let's start searching for clues.
Well, he's your father. You have to listen to. Alright. Can I touch items? Play music. Oh, I got a trophy called Playback. Read only memories. Piano theme. Oh. Nice. Welcome to Neo SF. Okay, I didn't think anything was playing. That one. Look at headphones. Okay. Let's play that. Window. Photos. Play it. Game consoles. TV. Broken tech. Memory card. Stack of books. Computer. Yep. Oh, raw parts. That seems to be everything we can click on. First, memory card. Aw, you mean I can't talk to things anymore? Headset, he must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. Alright, fine, can't use that. Let's play a game. Vintage game consoles. Family Link. Augmented eye. Why can't you use the damn headphones? Okay, fine. Jeez. Well, it said that some of his stuff was on there. We gain the strength of the temptation we resist. So, you'll probably become a rad video game wizard now. Sweet! Alright, fine. Seriously? You can't get rid of your ID.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Are you sturdy enough to survive that kind of fall?
Critical system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Alright. Of course you did. Quit trying, it's never gonna happen. Never ever. Wait, well now I want to see. Seriously. Oh, okay. Is there any other, Nope, no other dialogue.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books. Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered. We can't use it without the card. Go ahead and...
Alright, alright. Another trophy. Put the thing in the something.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
He just dropped out.
Only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
Tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Alright.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
Stardust! He's a Pokemon Go fan! Pokemon Go's super lit in the future. Everyone's playing it. No, that would suck actually if everyone played it still.
I'll mark it on your city map.
I have
We
a
can head
map.
over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Maybe. My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off any longer.
No, we shouldn't.
Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions. This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Okay. Don't you literally know everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday. Liam's birthday is January 4th, 2018. So he's not even a year yet. Jeez, okay, that's it. She's
This is
gonna sign me.
just how things are done. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program. So, here we go!
Okay.
Welcome Welcome to the first-time user setup for your
He
new
looks even
relationship
cuter
and
now.
organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's Live Intelligence Processing System.
Oh, that's what LIP stands for.
I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly.
That face, though.
First, could you tell me your preferred name
The
for use
eyes
in
are
account
moving.
creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Cut the crap, Turing. We need to go. Well, should I put my name or like my gamer name? I better respond to Troublesome Johnny here. Just message me on PSN. Probably him and some of the gang probably want to play a game. 1 second. Yep, let's continue. Oh, Christ. I don't remember. I'm not a robot. Just sign in. Oh my god. Mounds or hills. Completely un-game related. I'm just trying to get into PSN messaging so I can respond. Oh god, two-step verification. Okay, just send it to me. In the meantime, I guess, we'll go ahead and put Grim. Because it's my gamer tag and it's intentionally a unisex like name that I like. So we won't put 949, we'll just put Grim. Because I don't know if this character is like a boy or a girl. I don't know if that's the next question, but we'll just go with Grim. If it asks if I'm a boy or a girl, we'll just say girl, but...
Do you wish to keep this name?
yes.
Thank you. I have input your name.
There's Grim. Are you gonna say
Next,
Grim?
could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
More options. Z, Zer, Zers. Oh, okay. Custom, wow. They are... No, you keep it basic. I'm a basic person.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
Yes, I'm a girl named Grim. Don't tell anybody. Alright, alright. Oh, shit. Just sign in. Dang. Six 25742. Oh, fuck. Wants to send another one to me. I don't have time for this.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Oh, okay. Halal? What is that? More options. Kosher? More options. God damn it, Turing. More options. Okay, omnivorous.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Oh, omnivorous, my bad. Yes.
Thank you for
I don't know
confirming.
what halal is.
I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
693611. Yeah. Alright, get in there already so I can just respond to him. I don't want him to send me a party invite, so I'm not gonna do that. Alright, responded to that. Little poop head. Alright, my physical location. Alright.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again.
Ugh.
In review, does that sound right?
Yes. Will do, Grim.
Thank you.
Alright, smartass. Not you. Not you, Turing.
See, that was relatively
Troublesome
painless.
Johnny here.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF.
Okay.
The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Not done yet. Want to look around a bit more.
Oh, all right. When you are ready to leave, just use your map.
Okay. He didn't tell me how to use my map, but... Oh, there it is, map. Just like that. Okay.
That was all the content this memory card had. It's not his main data storage device.
Alright, damn. Just checking. Oh, that's what Hayden looks like. It's Troublesome Johnny! Just kidding. That's much darker skin than he is. Alright. Comparing an ID picture to a nice photograph, not so good for your self-esteem. Fine then. Sentiment is understood. You probably won't forget what Hayden looks like anytime soon. I don't know, it's been a year.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Alright. What reason would you have for taking this? You don't even own a ROM. Still. A ROM only needs a few parts to get a voice like Turing has. Maybe this one's better as it is after all. Let's look the plant. Alright, just keep comparing my life to his. It's bad manners to listen in on other people's plans. Damn. Pause off based on your track record, it's for the best. Plant Whisperer, you are not. Alright. The two opposing photos stared each other down. The Hayden Shipper grin beats out your awkward grimace. It looks like there's like multiple. I may have already missed some dialogue then, I guess. Let's look at the computer.
That's Hayden's computer.
No shit.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform. Unfortunately, no, I don't.
No, you're useless.
And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Why not? You hacked my door.
Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
What kind of robot are you?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it. I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
Wow.
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Wow. Yeah, that's useful.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion. That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism.
Yep.
But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Is it just me, or does this kind of remind you of, like, Detroit Becoming Human? With the fact that he's got his own little bot, who's, like, somewhat sapient. I mean, I don't know, I don't think the other robots, or ROMs, or whatever, are quite like that, or capable of that yet. But yeah, it reminds me of who's that one guy? Marcus. Turing is like like Marcus. Let's go back to searching. What about me? You have no idea how to log in. I could try. Weren't you paying attention? Don't bother trying. You'll fry it worse than Turing fried Laffy. Ugh. This work probably costs more credits than you make in 6 months. Rude. The standby screen has no melody. Use my ID card. You swipe your ID card across the monitor. Bloop. Nothing? Alright, fine. I think that was everything that we could look at. Did I just click on the map? This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okie dokie. What did I just click on? Chapter 1. I clicked map? I clicked map, right? Outer sunset. Still the 21st.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
A new cyberpunk adventure. That's another trophy. Crassula ovata. What the
Have you been overwatering it?
Are you talking about my strawberry? Sometimes things just rattle out of you and I have no idea how to respond to it. My what? Obviously he's talking about the plant,
This jade plant you have on the windowsill here.
It's a jade plant.
It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in.
A succulent.
Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Thanks. The plant's named Wilty. Got it from a friend a couple months ago.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
Oh, see, no one's got me that. That's why, I'm broke.
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
I want a bonsai. Is that a succulent too? That's still good luck. I'll clip the little bonsai. It'd be adorable. And it'd probably fit in well somewhere. I should get more furniture first so I can put it on something. That Liam, or wait until Liam stops eating everything in the house.
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently. Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it.
Yeah.
Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Well, forgive me for giving a damn.
I was not intending to insult you,
Well,
but I
you
should have
did.
chosen my words more carefully. Though, if you really do intend to care for this plant, I suggest you let me do as I see fit. I mean only to help you. Excellent.
Do whatever you want.
The supply should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing.
Oh, so I typed in my name, but you can't read it.
When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their health.
Belief? I see what you did there, developers.
There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition.
No, I don't know how to save the game yet.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office.
Thank you. Thank you, Jerry.
And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through.
No. No, he probably doesn't.
I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Oh.
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe?
Oh boy.
I will continue to formulate a stratagem.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room together.
Wow.
You know, once we get the sink fixed. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat. We should make our way to Stardust soon. Your city map is updated with the location.
Okay. Open. Yeah, I did press open menu. Okay. Saves. Let's save. Choose slot 0. Save. Oh, name. Put Grim. Oh, no. Save. No, I already did. Okay, I'm done. So it's saved. Alright, good. I have to run to this. Because, I don't know, there's something wrong with me. I will be right back. finished the prologue, so I should probably just end it here and do chapter 4 tomorrow. But I kind of want to keep going with it because so far it's pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting story. The music is pretty awesome too. I'm fighting with myself on it. Does it say online? Well, alright. As curious as I am, and I would like to keep going with it, I should probably just end it here. Get back with my friends, because I think we had plans to play something tonight. But I will definitely pick this up again tomorrow, I believe. Time granted. But yeah. I think I'll definitely do that. Yep, I already saved the game. But, thank you, everyone, for watching. And I will pick this up hopefully tomorrow, not the next day. Keep going with it. Because, it's a pretty cool game. I thought it would be kind of boring, but it's not.